Atos Origin is an Olympic partner that will be working alongside Lenovo. The French-based company is in charge of information technology in Beijing, and it's hoping that the Olympics will be its passport to new business in Asia. The company has provided software and services for the Olympics since the Barcelona Games in 1992. It became an Olympic sponsor at the Salt Lake City Games in 2002, and its contract with the International Olympic Committee lasts until the London Games in 2012. Jeremy Hoare is Atos Origin's chief integrator for the Olympic Games. He's Australian and part of a truly international team from about 40 different countries.
I'm Jack Chan. I'm from Malaysia.
My name is Vladan Todorovic and I'm from Serbia.
My name is Hu Suling. I'm from Beijing.
My name is Lidia Costa. I'm from Spain.
By the time the Beijing Olympics gets underway, Atos Origin will have some 5,000 people working on the project. But first, they'll help BOCOG, the Beijing Organizing Committee for the Olympic Games, prepare for 2008 with Games Management Systems, or GMS.
It includes things like accreditation, like staffing, like accommodation, like transportation, etc. So there's a series of applications that helps BOCOG to plan for the Olympic Games.
During the Games, Atos Origin will deliver real-time results with split-second precision to the media, along with background information about the athletes and the events.
And the information diffusion systems are really the critical systems which we use during the Olympic Games to take the results and diffuse or distribute them to the media, the press, the broadcasters, and basically to the world.
These Chinese IT specialists worked on the Athens Games to prepare for Beijing. There are 38 competition venues in 7 cities with more than 300 events. This testing lab plays a crucial role in preparing for the Games. In July and August 2007, the system was tested during an actual competition in each sport. That gave Atos Origin the feedback it needed to make sure all systems will be ready to run like clockwork during the Olympics. So this is the track and field testing area. You're testing the equipment that will be used to send scores about track and field, right?
Yeah, this is in the integration lab. We have a lot of different cells, and in each cell we test the software and the hardware for that sport. So this is what we call athletics or track and field. And inside this cell we have a lot of different systems, and we have people here testing. And they're testing sport by sport, and they're checking that the results are correct depending on what's fed into them.
There are thousands of devices, computers, servers, and lots of systems that could go wrong. But everything must be ready on August 8, 2008, and run flawlessly for the next 17 days. That takes thousands of hours of testing.
All the Olympic project is all about risk management. And what we do, we know the thing will be failing, people will fail, technology will fail, but we are here to test and prepare for any problem, any issue. And this is why we prepare 4 years in advance. So during all this time, we think about anything that can go wrong and what we can do to prevent it, even things that are beyond our control. And when we are ready, normally during the Games, we sleep very well at night because we are prepared and ready for the Games. We don't have time to think during the operations. We have to think before, prepare, and test.
Atos Origin is one of 12 worldwide Olympic sponsors that have invested a total of $866 million in the Beijing Olympics. Atos Origin is hoping its performance at the Beijing Olympics will help to improve its balance sheet by tapping into the Chinese market.
The way we leverage the Olympics is that we showcase what we do for the Games with our other clients to demonstrate that we can manage a mission-critical project and deliver on time, including the fact it's very visible and that it's been followed all over the world by 4 billion people.
In Athens, Atos Origin dealt with more than 4 million computer problems without any visible impact on the Games. It's hoping for a repeat performance in Beijing.
We do the technology part. So on the technology, something that if everything goes perfect, we go totally unnoticed. We don't want people to talk about us. That means the Games are perfect. So for us, perfect means 0 event that would impact the Games, the athletes, the media, all the people we need to serve. So we're aiming at 0 impact, which doesn't mean 0 problem. There will be problems, there will be risks, there will be issues. But our objective is that everything goes smoothly, and whenever something fails, we already have a plan B or plan C or plan D to make sure the competition can continue, the media can do their work, the Olympic Committee can do their work, and nothing is really noticed on the board. So.
And once the Beijing Games are over, many of these computer gypsies will follow the Games halfway around the world. Not to see Olympic gold, but for the golden business opportunities at the 2010 Winter Games in Vancouver, Canada. China was off limits to foreigners for nearly 3 decades after communists took over the country in 1949. The idea of an international tourism industry was unheard of, and nobody in China was making money from international travel. But today, with the 2008 Olympics set to begin in Beijing, the story couldn't be more different. The birth of the Chinese international tourism industry began after Deng Xiaoping launched an open-door policy toward foreign investment. Foreign tourism soon followed. Today, the industry is an economic powerhouse. It brings in more than $18 billion annually. Over 20 million foreign travelers visit China every year, with 4 million of them visiting Beijing alone. Now, Chinese businesses, both big and small, are making big bucks from international travel. Few businesses demonstrate the tourism industry's success more than China Travel Service, or CTS. CTS began in 1949 as a travel agency for Chinese people traveling within the closed borders of China. Today, CTS is China's largest travel agency. And business is so good that CTS owns this giant Beijing hotel and headquarters its operation here, with offices throughout China and the world. Someone at home asked me, can anyone walk out on the streets? Are you restricted? Do tourists have to follow certain rules here in China?
我认为这个是没有任何问题的。那么他们来中国以后在城市是非常的安全的无论是白天还是黑夜。那么他都可以自由在大街上行走。
Tourists may also have the misconception that vacationing in China is expensive.
在现在这个时候来中国是非常的合算因为我们无论是在这个住宿设施还是接待设施还是门票这些方面价格呢和周边的国家比，特别是和日本这些地方比，那我们是要比他们要便宜多比欧洲也要便宜多所以呢，目前美国游客到中国来，比去欧洲、去日本、去其他地方，那都要从成本这个角度来说，都要合算。
Other misconceptions include not being able to get around or interact with local people because most tourists don't know Chinese. But in major cities, street signs, subways, and many businesses have both Chinese and English signs. And the coming Olympics are encouraging more Beijingers to learn English.
Welcome to Beijing.
Both to be hospitable hosts and to make a few bucks on the games. But Olympic-driven tourist demand is challenging the industry unlike anything they've ever faced.
我们目前来说，主要是资源不足，比如说人员的不足，那导游人员的不足。第二个呢是车辆的不足，第三是可能是饭店的资源不足。
The tourism industry hopes to meet the Olympic challenge and cash in on the games. But industry insiders believe the real windfall will come after the Olympics. Why? It's simple. The whole world will be watching the Olympics on television. And the tourism industry believes the images people will see of an accessible, friendly, and affordable China with ancient historical sites will entice them to visit. In other words, the Olympics will serve as the biggest, best, and longest television commercial the Chinese tourism industry could ever hope for. And that will keep the money rolling in long after the Olympics are over.